What if I told you that you can satisfy that sweet tooth craving of yours and eat something healthy and delicious at the same time? Well, here's how to do it with these delicious date and nut truffles. So to get started, lay out all the ingredients. Here we have 2 kilograms of dates. We have 2 tablespoons of butter, but you can also use coconut oil instead. We have whole raw walnuts, some raw pistachios, and we also have powdered pistachios to give the date truffles a green color at the end, but if you don't have this, you can omit it. We also have some raw cashews and some finely grated coconuts. So this is an overview of all of the ingredients. The first step is to roast the nuts in a skillet to bring out their flavor. So we're going to melt 1 tablespoon of butter on medium heat and add in all of the whole nuts. So we have the pistachios, we have the walnuts, and cashews. So we're going to stir them until they become a nice brown color for 5 to 6 minutes, not more. So once they become a nice brown color, we're going to transfer them to a plate and set aside. Now for the second step, we're going to add the rest of the butter in the skillet and add in all of the dates. Remember to take out the pits first. Now we're going to keep stirring them for a few minutes, and they're going to start to soften with the heat. And once they become soft, we can start to crush them with our spatula to make it into a nice paste. You can also use a food processor to do this, but we decided to, use the least amount of equipment and just do it by hand. So if this is going to take maximum of 10 minutes, just crushing them slowly and making this whole thing into a nice sticky paste. So we see here that the dates have turned into a nice thick creamy texture, and we can at this point add in all of the roasted nuts that we previously set aside. So mix together the roasted nuts with the date paste. Just fold them in, and then we're going to transfer all of this into a bowl to let it cool for a few minutes until we begin to shape them into small balls or truffles. And here comes the best part, and this is where all the magic happens. So you're going to lightly grease your hands with either some oil or some butter and form the date mixture into these really cute balls, or that we like to call truffles. And then you can roll them into the coconut shreddings and add this really nice layer of white toppings on them, and they look like little munchkins, but they taste so much better. You can also use the pistachio powder to add a nice hint of green on them, and they look just amazing and they taste unbelievable. You just have to try them because there's no other comparison as to how good these little date balls taste. If you have small children or nieces or nephews, ask them to help you make this. You're going to have a lot of fun and learn about healthy eating, and most importantly, they're going to ask you to make them again and again because they are just delicious. These won't last you more than a few days, but you can also keep them in the fridge for a few weeks. They will still taste fresh and delicious. These date truffles also make a very unique and special gift, so you can add them to a glass jar, put some ribbon on it, and offer it to someone who loves to eat healthy food or someone who is recovering from an illness. It's going to make a really nice and special gift.